We wanted to prove that you could start an eBay business starting with just $10.
So over the course of 3 months, we're trying to get $5,000 and all the materials we need to start a business.
Why are we running?
I don't know.
Last time, we sold 17 items and got a ton of inventory, so much so that we were able to list 28 items and add, I think, over $2,000 of inventory to the store. But with all that inventory came a problem. So before we talk about that, let's see what sold over the weekend.
Starting off, we got this Leatherman Micra multi-tool. That's a mouthful. For $5 and just sold it for $8.50. And then we bought this Victorinox Swiss Army knife for $10 and just sold it for $75. We bought this Congress snakeskin case knife for $30 and we put it up for auction starting at $100 and it just sold for $122.50. And finally, we bought this USA buck knife box for $4 and we just accepted an offer for $15. Shipping all those guys out.
Got this in a bundle. It comes to about $2 spent, and we just sold it for $40. Bought this for $5 and just sold it for $10. We didn't really recognize that it was used, so not the best sale ever. And then inside this envelope is Ape Escape 2. I accidentally already packaged it up. We got it for about $2 and we just accepted an offer for $40. And then bought this Leatherman multi-tool for $15 and just accepted an offer for $40. And then we bought this Spyderco Clippy Tool serrated blade for $12 and accepted an offer for $25.
Okay, Brother Dave, here's a microphone for you, sir.
Oh, thank you.
So we have all of this that was not listed from last week, minus a couple things still in there.
That's my bad. I should have.
No, it's okay. We maxed out our time, and so far we've spent like 3 hours, but I think it's going to be about another hour and a half for us to finish all of this. So I was just telling the people that we might list all of these games as like a lot. Did you do that?
Yeah, we got all the pictures, all of it ready to go.
So we're good for at least a couple days, but even with all of these, I hope we'll be good for the week. I think we will.
Yeah.
I think we should be okay. And guys, it's not a bad thing to have unlisted inventory. It's just to keep cash flow going. We're really trying to get everything listed every week, which is posing some challenges. And now that we have a lot of money to work with, I think we'll have the ability to make bigger and bigger buys. I just don't know if we're gonna have time to do that. So since we're rocking with only a few hours this week, I think we might have to go source at like the pawn shop or something.
Oh yeah.
So there's guaranteed games there.
Guaranteed games, and those are gonna be quick listings too. So
that could definitely help us.
I think it would. I think it's a good idea.
Okay, so real quick, this thing you're currently listing.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a fish finder, and me and Alex kind of took a gamble on it. We got it for $2, so not really much of a gamble. We saw if it was working, it was close to 60, 70, I believe, and not or untested, it's around 20, 30.
So we need to buy a boat to test it.
We need to buy a boat.
Saying.
Yes. And so since we're not going to do that, I think we're just going to be listing it for that like $20 to $30. Again, I still haven't looked into it. Still need to do that. Because I think that it takes either.
That's a big battery.
Either it takes this battery or it's.
That's like a super heavy duty battery.
yeah, it's very good.
So when we have giant items like this and we can't test them, usually we're just gonna price them as untested because we're buying very strong. We're gonna do calculated shipping as well because this weighs probably 20 pounds.
Yes, it does.
The Discord challenge is giving us some motivation, so we are currently in it, and our goal is to list 5 a day. And I don't think we would make this a priority if it wasn't for that. We're definitely holding ourselves accountable, and other people are too, in the challenge. So I think with the rest of this stuff, we should be able to schedule out a few days and be set for a little bit, but again, it's gonna come down to the pawn shop. All right, so it is an hour and a half later, so it did take a full 4.5 hours to get all of that done.
Listing montage?
No, there is not time. Sorry. You can get mad at me in the comments if you want a listing montage. And we made Brother Dave cry.
Can I at least tell them what our new number our listed value is now?
Yeah, you can put it there.
It's right here.
But that's it, no more.
Is it over here? What side? This side?
Yeah.
It's up here.
But for real, the day is pretty much over, so I think tomorrow we'll just go to the pawn shop.
Oh, Well, that kind of brightens up the day a little bit for me.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I hope so.
The day's kind of ruined, but tomorrow will be fun.
The listing montage just ruined his day.
Ruined my day.
Hopefully Frankie's here.
Hello there.
How you doing? This place is great. I love it.
David, I was thinking we could spend like most of our money on this thing,
Oh, okay.
but just keep it.
Can we, what?
Keep it.
Like keep it?
Yeah.
That's the end of the series? Whoa,
I think we end it here.
Yeah?
All right, guys, instead of $5,000, we spent $500 on a Star Destroyer. Thank you for watching. Okay, but in reality, I think we need to target like maybe even some free shipping games that we can get for like a couple bucks. They might be $10 free ship, but they got to be in good shape.
Okay.
But sometimes we can catch them slipping here, but maybe we even get some higher dollar stuff. The only thing is, some of the stuff here is like kind of speculative, so I don't know if we would spend, you know, $50 on something and then it'd just be sitting for a while. So there's Wario Land 2 right in here. It doesn't have a price on it though. That could be worth it. I don't know. Maybe we'll find a few things and then ask. It's priced pretty right on, so we might have to negotiate a bit. All right, so we're seeing, you know, how long some of this stuff has been sitting. So this did have 30 on it, which is fair, but he got it for real cheap. So we can get it for 14, which is great. And then this guy has 10, but it's been sitting for a bit, so might be able to get it for like $3. Then I'm looking at WCW Backstage Assault right here. That's again about what it goes for, like 10 to 15. So maybe if we can get that for like $5. It doesn't hurt to ask. Make connections with your local pawn shop, thrift store people, and might be able to hook you up with some deals. So I think the more we get, the better deal we can get overall.
So I'm targeting things, right now I'm looking at some PS2, PS3 games, looking for stuff that's worth around $15 that I could get around $5 to profit, close to $10 on eBay. And so just looking through all of these and see what I can find.
Those are the only ones I could find that were like decent.
Okay.
I didn't really look, I just grabbed GameCube and read.
That's all right. So Need for Speed, 20, like, it's GameCube.
Yeah.
We can make like a bundle deal maybe.
Maybe.
Esports Resort for 30, it's complete. So the other thing is we gotta check the discs. That one's kind of rough. Nothing in that guy. I wonder what just the case is. So one thing you can do on the eBay app is scan. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So you can look stuff up quick. No manual, 20. So what I can do is do case only. On top of that, no matches found. So Godzilla here, priced at $35, and on eBay, I think most recent sold was 28, 34, 25. So they're kind of all over 30. So like best case scenario, we'd have to get it for like half this or less. And I don't know if that's possible. But then there's this one that went for 30 with no manual. And the condition is good on the inside, but the outside is like there's bite marks through it, water damage. So this one, pretty much the exact same condition. Also 35. Tie, good on the inside. $13, that's also right on. Like 15 is the top for this. So like we'd have to get this for like $5, and each of these for like 10 or 15. Maybe we'll pay up because we need stuff, but I don't know. We'll look up this guy. So this one's looking like it might actually be 30, assuming that's the manual. I think it is, they're just tiny. So if we can get that for, 15 or 12 or something like that. So altogether, maybe what we'll do, let's see. We can get these for 15. Maybe that's too bold, I don't know. So 30, 5, 45, 50? I don't know. David, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that...
I'm new to this. I've watched Chase do it for so long.
I know. I'm usually the guy behind the camera, not making the decisions. So yeah, I would say if that's a good margin there for us there.
So I think we're going to try the bundle strategy. We've already got 17 on these. Maybe we can do 60 for it all, considering condition is a factor and they understand that too. Probably just these ones, because these are all pretty scratched. Condition on these guys is and that is kind of on the higher end right now. Would you do, so you have, are we, let's see, 14 on this, 3 on this, 17. Do you want to do 60 all in?
So what are we buying each game at? That's what I want to know.
Yep, so we'll do that. So that would make 14, 17. We'll put these guys 15 a piece, so 47. And then 57, and then 3.
Okay. You're saying 15 a piece on these is what you're saying? On these ones? Kind of as the average?
60 together.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
With
65.
Sure.
Cool.
Awesome.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
And then this guy doesn't have a game, by the way.
All right, so we have Godzilla the Tiger, Final Fantasy Godzilla, Star Wars Godzilla, and Wario 2.
$65. Awesome. I think, 70 would be a stretch. 65 is more than fair. And I think we can just give these a quick wipe down as well. It's not going to fix some of the water damage on the inside, but they're fast moving, they're quick listings. That's what we need, and ideally that's what you should target if you're trying to get cash quick.
Yeah.
So after we bought stuff at the pawn shop, the next day, David and I actually went out separately. I went to hang out with Thane, and we found a printer for just $5. It's brand new. It's actually the same printer that Chase uses, so we can finally check that off our list. I'm pumped, although I also kind of want to sell it because it's worth like $200, so I'll have to talk to Brother Dave about that. And then I also got these buttons for $1, and I saw listings for like $15 a piece, so for 4 of them for $1, no holler at all. Okay, Brother Dave, here it is. It's so cool. So the guy said he had, it was like an older couple, he said, yeah, I bought 2 of them and just never used the other.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah.
That's crazy.
It is taped up. I guess I haven't really inspected it too much. I'm pretty sure that's the original tape.
I think you're good, yeah.
Like everything inside of there is good. Like it's a little bit ripped.
No, that's...
So it's like, this is like a $200 printer or something. And then there's these guys, these little, they're like mason pins or something like that.
Yeah,
They're all the
that's
same.
super cool.
I don't know. It's a weird cult pins. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a cult. This printer, let's scan it real quick. I'm tempted to just sell it.
Yeah, I don't...
If it's $200, like I'd rather have like a nice Dymo or Rollo printer.
We could literally buy a Dymo with that.
Yeah.
Pretty much, right? Or at least a used one.
Yeah, and the only thing that stinks is like we can't sell it to Chase or anything. Oh, what if we sold it in the Discord?
Oh, we could...
If somebody needed like an actual printer.
That could be a good idea. We
Let's scan this on eBay real quick, just so I'm like quoting it right. Come on.
What? What
There's
is it?
listings for like over 300.
What?
Brand new. That's it. 220. That's it. This is $300.
Oh my gosh.
Another one brand new sold for, okay, so another one brand new did sell for 200, one for 175. But like brand new, I'm tempted to just price to the moon then. I mean,
feel like
mentally I was like, okay, it's $200. Let's just list it at 300.
We could list it at 300 and still put it in the
Except
Discord.
I have $5 into it.
I mean, that's insane. That's insane. What did you think the pins were going for?
The pins were like 15 a piece.
Okay.
I had a hard time finding them, but for $1, if we lose it, that's okay.
Yeah. And also, I went out with my wife and
Yeah, I'm staring at this box. I have no idea
we got
what
this
is.
guy for $15.
The Thrustmaster.
Yes.
It's actually a good brand.
Really? Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I saw like a listing for $60. No shipping with that, but
But what'd you pay?
it was 15.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's cool, and it's got the foot pedals. That's good. So, kind of the uneventful sourcing thing, but oh crap.
What are you doing?
Oh, the other one too? Oh gosh. We don't script things here, people. Unless if we script things, then we script them.
That's really good. We scripted that.
Yeah. So we have this and this. all of these. So how many listings in total? Goodness, there's really not much.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't even know why we got that. 9, 10, 11, 12. So 2 days of listing. That's not terrible, but also this has just been a very busy week.
Yep.
I think it's time. I know I told you no earlier.
It's time.
Listing montage.
Starting off, I'm listing these pins for $40, and I'm listing Wario Land 2 for $35. I'm listing each of these Godzilla games for $35. I'm listing Final Fantasy Explorers for $25, and I'm listing Star Wars Episode 1 Racer for $12. That's a good game. And this Ty, the Tasmanian Tiger game, I'm listing for $18. And I'm listing this Xbox One racing wheel for $50. And lastly, this Brother printer, we're listing for $240, making it the highest listed item of the week.
More like a Brother Dave printer. I'm embarrassed with that one.
That was rough.
So Brother Dave, it's time to go over our numbers, but before we do that, I want to tell the people about eBay Open because registration is now live and we have a link in the description that actually helps us out if you sign up for it. There's virtual events that's completely free. There's also some in-person events that are going on in a bunch of different locations all over the world. It's really cool. So they have some live teachings as well as some virtual stuff, and then they also have some kickoff dates. Did you know about this, Dave?
No, I did not.
So they have some kickoff parties that are kind of scattered around the nation as well, including one here in Michigan. So
wow.
Maybe we'll go to that. I don't know. But definitely check out the link in the description so you can get signed up for eBay Open or purchase tickets. It's totally up to you, but use the link in the description because it helps us out. And then while you're down there, check out our link for $50 off your first $100 order on XYAB. They're another sponsor of the channel. We appreciate them. But now for our numbers. We used all 10 hours again this week. And it was a lot. It was a packed 10 hours. Our total value that we added on around $80 or $90 spent was $489.91. So I'm really happy with that. Our total cash left over is $379.47. And if it's not for some reason because we goofed up the numbers, the correct one will be right here. But our hourly rate on our total sales after fees, not including what we've reinvested or buy cost, is $26.09 per hour. So right there, come on. And our current listed value for our entire store is $4,616. So $10 into that much at all. And that's not even including what has sold so far. So $10 truly can turn into a lot. I'm super excited. We have 5 weeks left. So I really hope we can hit our goals. But Matt is actually up here. Matt, sign us off. Okay, he's not allowed to do that anymore.
I've told you that's an awful idea.
It was dumb.
Yeah.